Hey, so if you found this page, you've probably got one of my balls of thread. And this is very similar to the one you've received. There's a long bit on the side, which I recommend either giving to a friend to hold, or, because I don't have anyone here right now, I'm going to tie it to this carabiner. I also, when I'm at home, when I'm not filming, I tie them to door handles, and then you can simply walk back and the thread will unfurl. And so what you want, I'm actually going to cut it off here because I don't have much space with me, but what you want is to have the threads taut and in some tension. I don't know if you can see that. Let's do that. Taut and in some tension. And then what you do is you get to the end of the rope and you just twist with your fingers. You can also roll it on a surface. I normally roll it on my knee, but let's do the back of my hand. Ooh. Be careful because it does jump away from you sometimes like that. And you just roll the thread up. Let me pick that up, there we go. But this also works. Just twisting it in between your fingers and passing it from one set of fingers to the other, until you get to a point where the thread is quite tightly wound like this, and when you start to release the tension, it will almost bunch up on you. And so at this point, you try and keep the tension and almost fold it in half. But my finger is keeping the tension here, and you bring it back to where the knot is, and you let go, and it'll spin up like that, and you keep kind of pulling it down, until it's all rolled up. Now, if you come across a bit like this that's not quite playing ball, you want to look at how it's spiraled, and you just twist it out of its spiral so you get that, and then you pull it down to the end of the rope, because all that is that it hasn't found the center, a bit of the, when you fold it over, a bit of the rope span with the wrong bit, and so it caused like a kink. And so yeah, and the thing is, then you just repeat that. Oh, I span it the wrong way. Then you just keep repeating that, keep that person holding the other end, or the door, the doorknob, keep it tied there, and you keep spinning, and you fold once more. And this process you can keep up for as long as you want. It can be something that you use as like a keychain on your keys, or something on your watch, or if you just want to create something, maybe like a friendship bracelet, the same thing, you could do the same thing, just need to make it longer and tie it off. And so there we go. So the bit that you've, this is kind of a bad example because a carabiner there's no way to get it off, but normally you can slip that bit off and use it to gently tie the ends off. And if you do have an extra piece of string around, then I'd recommend just grabbing that and tying a little knot in the end. This is a terrible example because it's all it's all falling apart. But you're left with a little rope twist. Wow. I hope the instructions on the little packs are more informative and easier to understand than that. Thank you. Thanks.